Welcome back to Public Affairs on Peach, and we are trying to help you get ready for Mother's Day. And as you can see here on the table, well, this segment we're going to be talking about gifts. Arts and entertainment writer Keely Herrick is here, and she's got some great gifts ideas for Mama, and you know, some things you may not have thought about. Of course, we've already been looking at that tiara. Got some good ideas there. So Keely, you know, here is the proof that you really don't have to spend a fortune to really get some special things for Mom.
Right. One of my favorite places to shop, and where, you know, almost everything here was purchased, is Paris en Pence, which is, it's not just one store. It's a huge store that has a bunch of different artist stalls in there, so you never know what you're going to see when you come around every corner. I mean, if you can go there and not walk out with something in your bag, then you know you're a better woman than I am. But yeah, so. Like if you take the jewelry, for example, I purchased a couple of bracelets, which are really interesting, and a necklace, and like you said, the tiara.
Right.
And, you know, these are things that you're not going to find in the mall.
Right.
You know, and your mom probably won't find for herself. But
Right.
I figure, you know, it's my dad's job to get her the really nice jewelry, you know, and it's my job to get her something, you know, cool and a little
Right.
different that she might not be able to find.
Right, and you even got like the frame, what is that? I love you more than coffee.
Yes, I love you more than coffee,
that.
which around our house, that is a big statement, you know, so she's going to know if you get her something that says that, you know, you're really declaring your love there. And also they have these little terrariums here, which are really neat.
That
and
is neat.
you can
I love
either
that.
buy them already made, or they also have all the ingredients where she can make it herself.
Oh, see, that's wonderful.
So yeah, that's really fun. And then this is a vase, which is different from, you know, that's not what's going to come with your flowers.
No, and that is so unique because that's
yeah.
like a glass of it, and it's just for one
It's for a bud, you know, for one flower, or
Yeah.
for a scent diffuser.
Yeah.
So that's really,
Really, really
interesting.
neat.
And then also, you know, some sort of bath salts. So these are some takes on the more traditional gifts, but that are really different and interesting.
Right, and something
fun.
that is very, very memorable. I also understand that you are a really big fan of glass blowing, and there's a glass blowing place there that you either can buy something or you all can blow some glass or make something together.
Yes, actually, so I've been to more than one glass blowing establishment in Atlanta, if you can believe it. And Decatur Glass Blowing is my favorite. It's run by this guy named Nate Nardi, and you can either buy something, he has a shop, so you can buy something like this goblet, which he has made. So between the tiara and the goblet, she's really going to feel like a queen, you know. Or you can take a class, and there you can make, you know, things like this flower, or the pumpkin is a Keely Herrick original that I created myself in a class.
That's awesome.
So yeah, with Nate's help. And that's really fun. That's something the two of you can do together, and also really inexpensive. I think you know, the class is around $40, and that includes, you know, walking out with one of these.
Oh,
so.
wow. That is really good. Here's something else, too, because I understand as an arts and entertainment writer, you also have some recommendations that you want to take in for some in theater. Talk a little bit about that.
Yes, there is so much going on in Atlanta right now. This month, the Atlanta Ballet is doing their Mayhem performances, which are, it's actually my favorite thing that Atlanta Ballet does all year. It's mostly new pieces, and I think that's where they really shine. So that's coming up in May. Also, Actors Express is doing a romantic comedy called Significant Other, and then you can go, you know, you can take your mom also out to dinner somewhere on the west side because they're at King Plow, so you know, that's really fun. And then Serenbe Playhouse is doing Miss Saigon this summer, and it's always a spectacle at Serenbe. They do their shows outside, and they're going to be landing a helicopter.
Oh, wow.
Every night outside during these performances.
Like a real helicopter?
A real helicopter. They had their gala last weekend, and I went, and there was an actual helicopter that landed. So that is pretty awesome. And if you want to level it up, you can, you know, take your mom to dinner at the inn at Serenbe beforehand.
See, that is just perfect. You can take her out in the morning and then treat her to some of these gifts, and then take her out in the evening as well. What is the most important advice you think you would give to someone who is shopping for this gift for Mom?
I think the thing to remember is that the most important thing that we can give each other these days is our time. And I think that's really what your mom wants. So, you know, whether it's attending a class together, going to a show together, or, you know, even if you don't live here, just taking the time to call and really have a conversation where you're present. You know, all of these things are great and fun, but I think your time is the most important thing you can give.
And you know, you kind of hit on that too, even with some of the stationery that's here on the table, because you think about it, writing a handwritten note, sometimes it is so sweet. We're in this stage where we email and we're doing everything text message and social media. It is nice to receive something that somebody sat down, took the time to handwrite it out and give it to someone. It is just simple and sweet.
Yeah, and places like Paris-en-Pence and Kudzu is another similar venue where you can find, stationery and things that are really different and really interesting, and something she'll know you took time to find something special.
Yeah, it makes a huge difference. Keely Herrick, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
Appreciate that. So you have a couple of art festival options. Mother's Day, it is coming up. You got the Dunwoody Arts Festival on Dunwoody Village Parkway. And when we come back, we will preview the Chastain Park Arts Festival and what kind of gifts you can find for mom there. Oh, you don't want to miss this. Ooh, that looks so beautiful.